All right. Good morning. Right, what are we doing? Right, so we are in Birmingham and we are flying to Düsseldorf. Today is pretty much focused on testing StreamFlight 2.0, which is my software that I've developed for powering the overlay that you see on the top there. So that bit there. I will be going through some of the features today, and I need to check I didn't break anything. So yeah, so that is what we are going to be doing, or that's the focus of this. Let's have a look. So we are in Birmingham, heading to Düsseldorf. We are on VATSIM as well. So we did have a controller. Unfortunately, he's disappeared. Just go back. Okay. Right, let's get things going. Let's jump in and power up the aircraft. Our route today, we're doing a rotation. Looks like that. There we are. So a rotation out of Birmingham over across to Düsseldorf and then back to Birmingham today. The weather is a bit sketchy, but that's okay. We like a bit of sketchy weather, especially coming into Düsseldorf. That's all right. Okay. Emergency lights, batteries on, and ground power. There we go. All right. There we go. Lovely. Let's go up top here and nav. Here we go. All right. Bring in the route. Departure. The QNH is 1009. That's all right. Here we go. FMC. Position in it. EGBB. And 55 left. Here we go. And pop that in there. Let's go to our route page. Let's get everything going, shall we? Just make sure. So GSX and request boarding. There we go.
Boarding requested.
Use Jetway Airport stairs. Oh, where's Menzies? Go Swissport. There we are. Okay. Okay, 1009. 1009. There we are. Lovely. Okay. Let's request the flight plan. There we go. Select route. Ow. Sorry. Wrong one.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That's fine. Load.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay.
Passengers boarding starting.
Actually, can I do that again? Position, route. Yeah, okay. So 33 Here we are. Let's execute that. Okay. And let's go to our menu because I forgot to set fuel and everything. So let's go fuel. Payload. So block fuel is 6165. So 6165. There we are. Okay. And payload is 0 fuel weight 58. So 59. Let's go 58.9. 58.9. There we go. All right. Return. That's good. Let's go departure arrival. So 33 on the UNGA, I think. Yep, UNGA. Here we are. Execute. Sean, hello. Yeah, I don't speak the bloody Flemish. What are you talking about? You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you? Oh dear. Gotta love the bloke though. EDL to ILS 23 left on the Pisa 1 Alpha and Düsseldorf. There we go. So it's going to be an interesting approach. Here we are. Legs. There, and runway 188. Oh, do I? Affiliate anniversary? Oh, really? Oh, is that what that message is about? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. 188, so 200. Riss, hello. Does it? I don't know. All right, that's fine. I just put it in what SimBrief just puts in, so that's all right. Doesn't matter. Right, so they're 33. Okay. All right, so we are testing StreamFlight 2.0 today, so that's the main focus of this stream. So I just want to make sure I didn't break anything. All right. The new interface looks like this. So this is the new interface now. All right. So what do we have? So right now you're seeing the my custom overlay, right? So you have my custom overlay, which you see at the top there. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch it off now. So there's my custom overlay. Bang. Okay. Now I'm going to put gamer mode on. All right. So gamer mode is now on my screen. Okay. On my main monitor. Okay. You can see that there. Okay. There's gamer mode. All of that stays there. Okay. But we have the ability to change the design there. So from a drop down box, you change the design of the whatever suits you, right? Minimal there. If you were using X-Plane, for example, okay? So those are all minimal designs, okay? But now we can add it into OBS as a browser source. So now that is the browser source. So when you change now, go to informative, that will update. That will update. Of course, you need to align in your OBS source, if you want that in the center, you need to drag it to the center. Okay. So that uses the browser source. Another thing is it has the progress bar. All of the overlays now have the progress bar by default. Okay. So you can see the little orange thing in the top left hand corner. Okay. So they all have the progress bar. Okay. Everything else pretty much is there. We've added a new network application called Unifly. Okay, so right now you see I'm on VATSIM. There's a new one called Unifly, which I've added to the list now as well. Okay, and now we can also do this. 1, 2, 3, and bang. Yeah. So this is a panning camera. We can adjust the height. Okay. So we can adjust the height. We can adjust the orbit distance. Okay, and we can adjust the orbit speed. So there we go. There's the aircraft. And we'll see that better in when we're up in the air. Okay, when we're up in the air. But we like it, don't we? Yeah. And then what happens is when you stop the orbit, it goes back to your cockpit. But I have to make sure I haven't broken anything in the core functionality. So let me just switch that off. Let me go back to my custom overlay. There we are. All right. So let's just go and get ready and take off, shall we? Okay. So TCAS. There we go. That's all done. Yeah, I'm trying to not only be a, overlay guy, right? I want to add some more other functionality. So this was one I just started messing around with. You will see it is these red and green buttons. Okay. I'm going to add the capability of integrating it to StreamFlight. Okay. It is a beta feature. There are some aircraft like the iFly is having a problem with it, and I need time to fix that. But yeah, it only works. So if you're using another simulator and not Microsoft Flight Sim, this will all be disabled. It will detect it. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see. All right, let's get up on the ground. Let's get out. Okay, so that's all good. We've done the legs is good, departure arrival is good. All right, let's go to our performance. Let's go to performance tool, imports. We're selecting 33, import from aircraft, import weather, calculate. Okay, so we are going 33,000. There we are. Cruise wind is 309.58. 309.58. Cost index 26. And our reserves is 1. 0 fuel weight. There we are. And we can execute this. There we go. N1 limit. Let's go to there. Takeoff 139. Takeoff 139. Okay. Sorry. Takeoff 1. Okay, we're good. And 5.7. So 39, 40, 46. So let's just do our wind. So flaps 5, CG. Next page, wind is 318, 318, minus 0.29, minus 0.29. There we are. And what is it? 39, 40, 46. So 39, 40, 46. Okay, good. Legs, route data. Did I press that? Okay, load. There we are. Execute and descent forecast. There we go. Load. Yeah, I can't remember half the time. Okay, let's do our 33,000 feet. So we're going to do a rotation because I want to make sure that all the flight phases, the progress bar, everything works, because I'm sure I've broken something and I just got to make sure I identify it before I release. I might give a copy out early to someone for testing as well. Probably you, Sean, as well, because you do test well. 140, 146. Okay, so flight director can come on and on. There we go, LNAV and VNAV. Perfect. And we can go traffic and terrain in there. Okay, let's put on some lights because it is there. There. So do you like what you've seen so far in terms of the improvements? I think the 5 overlays just offer a choice for those people who don't know how to do custom overlays. Now they have 5 overlays that they can put straight into the browser source in OBS, and you don't have to use display capture anymore. You can use game capture and it works. Okay, there we go. And let's put that light on as well. Yeah, that was missing from before. And basically I did it because there's someone is saying that my one was just too complex to use, and I mean, he's just a fucking idiot. Yeah, so now this has killed his. Yeah, it has killed his. Yeah, and there's no way. I mean, just the camera orbit. Some of those new flyers, some of the new streamers is just, yeah. All right, let's get out of here, shall we? Okay, let's go start the APU and there and there. And I'll just keep adding other overlays as well. You know, if someone designs an overlay and they say they want it integrated or whatever, I can, yeah, I might do it via some sort of upload mechanism that people can upload their own overlays. All right, so 5.7, so make like a database of people's overlays. 5.7, there we are. I've got no time for negativity. If you're an arsehole, I'm going to rip you a new one. Simple. Through my skills. There we go. All right. We're good. Let's have a look. Do we have any controllers here? No, we don't. And 122.8. There we go. APU's up. Let's go parking brake on. APU. Ground connections. Release. Remove chocks. And let's get out of here. And prepare for pushback and departure.
Locking gear.
Birmingham traffic, Eurowings 9331, stand 55 left, push and start. Facing southwest. Okay, nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Releasing parking brakes.
Commencing push.
All engines clear.
Start at will.
Start at will. Here we go. There. Okay, okay. We've got that. APU bleed on. And starting 2. Here we go. All right. Let's do a bit of this. Okay, let's start engine at 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
Here we go. We're good. Everything looks okay.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Do we have anything in the center? No. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't introduce fuel. My bad. Okay. There we are. We can go continuous, switch on to the engine bus there. APU bleed off. We can get rid of that. That can go to auto there and there. And that can go back to our legs page. Okay. Taxi lights there and there. And let's go to runway 33 via Delta Sierra. Birmingham traffic, Eurowings 9331, taxiing runway 33 via Delta Sierra. Birmingham traffic. Okay, let's go. Flaps 5 and RTO. Okay, so far so good. The phase is doing what it's supposed to do. Fingers crossed I haven't broken anything. Just keep an eye out on the overlay as well, because I might not notice it. But yeah, on the my main thing is the progress bar, the phase, and then all the other sort of elements. I just need to make sure they update and do what they're supposed to do. Marilyn, hello, hi, how are you? I hope you're well. Yeah, been a while. You haven't been around. I hope everything's okay. So what we're doing today is we are doing a rotation flight Birmingham to Düsseldorf, and I am testing StreamFlight 2.0, which is my software that powers the overlay that you see at the top of my screen. But we've added so many new features, and it's slowly, while the core function was an overlay tool, we're slowly adding new functionality which take us away from, not away, but give us other functionality on top of the overlay functionality. Had a long flight to Tokyo. Tokyo. I've been all over the world. But I never did Japan. Which is, yeah, never had the opportunity to do Japan. Sat on the taxiway for an hour. Wow. So the orbit, the camera orbit stuff, I mean, that's going to be continuously worked on just to, you know, improve it much more. It's labeled as a beta feature at the moment on the UI. But yeah, there's an aircraft, I mean, in particular the iFly, that does cause an issue with it, which I'm aware of. It's a known issue, but I will do my best to get to the bottom of it. But Sean, are you liking it so far? Hey? I mean, given that you are one of the users of StreamFlight. Okay, let's hold at the holding point. There we are. Okay, let's get ready. So landing lights can go on. We can get rid of that and that and that. We can go up. Seat belts are all on. There we go. Everything up top is okay. Okay, let's go. Birmingham traffic. Eurowings 9331 lining up runway 33. Birmingham traffic. If anyone's coming in, then they should bloody announce, but no one is coming in. Yeah, we're okay. All right, let's go. So taxi out, should go to takeoff. Just keep an eye on that for me, just in case I can't see that. But it should do as I do the takeoff roll. Okay, we're good. Just one quick gander there. We're all right, yes. And here we're okay. Perfect. Okay, let's go. 60%. And release the brakes and toga.
Airspeed alive.
Take off, okay, good.
V1.
Rotate.
Positive rate.
Positive rate, you're up. Right, let's just go straight to autopilot for now because I want to check those features. So we're okay. There we are. Let's go to the camera. So that's something I'm aware of. It's focused on the aircraft. So that is something I'm aware of. The horizon, I want to try and keep the horizon straight. So right now I've got it on the lowest orbit speed. We could go up, let's say, there. So yeah, so the camera focuses on the aircraft itself. So I need to sort that out. Okay. There we are, coming up to 6,000 feet. So that is activated simply by hitting the start orbit. If I want to stop the orbit, I hit stop, of course, and it will return to the cockpit. These sliders will adjust the speed, the distance, and the height above the aircraft. Okay, 6,000 there. We're at the constraint. Yeah, it is nice. It's obviously it's going to improve as the versions increase, of course. There are many things I still don't know or don't understand yet. But yeah, I'm learning. And then I'm thinking of the next thing I want to put, because I have a bit of space. I have a bit of space here. Yeah, so if I made those a little bit narrower, I've got enough space to put something else here. So I'm gonna do that. Dort, hello, how are you? So yeah, so that's reserved for future use. I don't know what to put here yet, but I'm thinking about different features. Okay, let's sync the heading. Here we are. And we can go there. So we're in the climb phase. The progress bar is working. Let me just check the progress bar in there. So all the gamer mode progress bars now also work. So classic, informative, basic, minimal. and what I call TikTok, all the progress bars work on that flawlessly, I hope. There are 10,000 feet. Let's kill the lights. There we are. We can go to normal, and that can go off. Oh yeah, I'm happy that I'm happy you like it. I mean, it's simple. I mean, I haven't done any flybys or anything like that. Yeah. You know, if you want to have all of that, then, you know, buy chase plane. Yeah. This is just simple. You know, it's great to put up when you're in your be right back screen or whatever. So right now it is actually focused on the cockpit. So the cockpit always is the one in focus. So I need to figure out a way that I focus on the horizon rather than the cockpit. So then the horizon can stay flat and the aircraft turning left or right is what gets picked up. So that is what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I've you know, the base is there, right? It's just about thinking, creating that logic in my mind, you know. And that's the thing, you know, when you start coding and you start creating that logic, and that logic becomes a bloody tunnel of death, a tunnel without no light at the end of it, you know. So you've got to stop somewhere. You've got to sort of build a door in the side of the tunnel so you can, you know, you can get out. But that looks okay. I think it looks okay. It gives you a nice perspective. And it's included in StreamFlight, which is free. Although I gladly accept donations, as everyone knows. People are telling me I should make it payware. I don't want to go down that road. I really don't. Right, let's go to the cockpit. There we are. So topper climb in 45 nautical miles. Let's just make sure we're in climb. So the next phase we are going to get is cruise. Hopefully goes automatically to cruise. Progress bar is good. The gamer overlay is all looking okay as well. Nothing to report. Maybe the V speed on the informative can go to the left a little bit. V speed, info, left. There we go. $27,000 feet. So we are currently right here, heading towards Bury St Edmunds. So right there, passing Cambridge, Bury St Edmunds, and then heading across towards Amsterdam, and then down into Düsseldorf. Our approach comes into the airport and then out to take this into runway 23 left. And of course, it does not interfere if you've already got a custom logo, a custom overlay. It does not interfere with that. Okay, so rest assured, nothing will change on your existing overlay unless I've broken something, and we'll find that out today. Look at that though, the view is nice. It does look quite nice, doesn't it? Let me just check the task manager. And then if I here we go. I might have to improve some of the function, but so far it's looking okay. It's looking okay. I need to check if I exit StreamFlight and then restart VATSIM brief, will the progress bar come back? So exit StreamFlight, there we are. That should, and then let's go StreamFlight. That's the sim brief. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Okay, so that has broken. I've broken that. So progress bar broke. Okay, not a problem. No bugs, no bites. Let me just fix that. There. What was the distance? So let's see. So there. 322. Okay. So that's okay. That was okay. But that hasn't updated. Okay. Let's just see. We're in cruise. That changed. Progress. So it kept that. It kept that. If I do that, and I put that, will fix that, but will it carry on? No. So takeoff occurred, taxi out occurred. True. Let's just try something. True. True. Climb occurred. True. Cruise occurred. Okay. Yeah, that progress bar is not going to move now. I need to understand what I broke. Okay. That's fine. And then if I fetch it, okay. Okay, so progress bar needs work. I broke it. It happens. That's right. Yeah, sure. Let's see what it does on the turnaround without restarting. I'm not going to restart StreamFlight. We'll do the turnaround and let's see if the progress bar works again. Okay, in the meantime, there we go. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's just check. How far are we? Oh, shit. Top of descent. 73 nautical miles. Let's start prepping. So, there. EDDL, where are we? There. Charts, approach, 23 left. There we go. So the initial fix is 3,000 feet. So let's go 3,000 feet here. $3,000 feet. Do we have any radar? No. So the weather. 1003 on the QNH. Minimums is 340. There we are, lovely. We'll go brakes 3. And here 109.9. 1099 and 1099. There we are. Okay, we are good. So that is done. That is done. We are going to do that as well. And we are okay. Cruise, top of descent, 53 nautical miles. Progress bar broke. Exit. Yeah, I was messing around in the section called persistence. So I think I broke it there. Oh, let me check one more thing. Let me close that. So that's not the cause, okay. Interesting. But okay. Harriet, hello, hi. How are you? Yeah, we're just doing some testing on StreamFlight 2.0. I broke some things, but that's okay. That's what it is. I broke some things. But yeah. So now we've tested what I want to test on the way out. Now we'll do the rotation at the other end and see if that does what it's supposed to do. Yeah. But yeah, I've added this camera panning feature now as well. So an orbital camera. That's all integrated now into the main UI. And then I've got a little bit of space for something else, which I have no idea how I'm going to fill it. What am I going to put in it? I don't know yet. Because I like to use all the UI real estate. Not yet, no. I was too busy integrating from the standalone application. I was so busy yesterday integrating it into the main UI. That is on the roadmap. That is already there. on the main UI, which was not an easy task because I didn't want the SIM connection. I didn't want two SIM connections, and I didn't want it that if I did two SIM connections, it starts fighting with each other. So I had to try and avoid that. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. And this is sort of outside of the SimConnect API a little bit as well, so I need to look at it. What was this one now? Input string was not in the correct format. Okay, let me take a picture of that. Okay, good, good. Oh, was that something to do with VPilot? Oh, VPilot just crashed on me. I thought it was from mine, but no, it's VPilot. Here we are.
November Alpha Kilo, this is Transavia 6610. Just to confirm you're descending. Papa Kilo, negative, will stay leveled off for a little while.
So I think that error came from yeah, VPilot, not me. Okay, top of descent. Top of descent.
Triple traffic, Papa Alpha November Alpha Kilo, heading 360 for spacing with the Transavia Schiphol.
So we're just over the top of Schiphol. There's Schiphol. There's that runway in the middle of nowhere. Takes ages to get to that runway.
And Schiphol traffic, Transavia 6610, descending 2,000 feet for the ILS 27 localized approach. Schiphol.
The Polderbahn, is that what it's called? What would the direct translation in English be? Polderbahn. It's so far, that runway. It is just so far away.
Triple traffic, Papa Hotel November Alpha Kilo, direct Alpha Mike 261, maintaining speed 190 knots. Schiphol. Triple traffic, Papa Hotel Option November on 4 mile final, welcome back to shipment, Schiphol.
But polder track. Bahn is, yeah, track or road or highway, right? Polder. I don't know what polder means.
And Transavia 6610, we're going to be extending our downwind for the KLM 2117.
Oh, it's reclaimed land. Isn't most of the Netherlands reclaimed land below sea level? Okay, we've started our descent. So I didn't like the word dikes. In English, dikes means something. Polder, land reclaimed from water protected by dikes. Okay, descent phase. So the phase is still calculated when it exits, no problem. So that's good. So our phase calculation is working okay. So just the progress bar. I know where it is. I know where the problem lies in the code. Little room.
Traffic, Transavia 6610 established from a 27. We'll keep our best speed for the track behind us.
Oh, I think this, let's see, canvas output. Okay, so we are $21,000 feet. Where are we? We're there. Okay. Okay. 17,000 feet. Okay. Descent forecast, descent profile was okay. We just shot up, but we are getting, it's catching up. We're below the descent profile, it's good. That's okay. There's our route in. Oh, what's the course? 230. Okay, heading. So there we go. So I've got it on the slowest orbit right now. But yeah, we can increase the orbit speed. But I've got it just 2 degrees per second. And there we go. So the only thing so far that I notice is the progress bar doesn't come back after an application exit. I will look at the horizon stuff in the roadmap. The phases are fine after an application exit, so that's good. Yeah, so changing the the different overlays. That's all good. That's all good. But yeah, the progress bar is an issue, so I need to fix that. I know where the code, I know which part of the code, I know what I did. But yeah, that's okay. No bugs, no bites. That's why we test. Oh, we got a bit of rain. And there's our route in, like that. 10,000 feet. Let's go. Lights on. Continuous. There we go. And seatbelts on. One zero zero three. Okay, there we are. Right, let's just go back to my original. There we are. Right, let's slow this right down, shall we? Mike, hello. Just in time for the butter. You got some toast with that? Okay, flaps 1. Let's take this turn real slow. Bagels. We like a bagel. 180. $230.
Düsseldorf traffic, Lufthansa 6 kilo, Charlie, lining up runway 23 left.
Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, inbound ILS 23 left. We are 13 miles out, so you have plenty of time takeoff.
Thank you very much, we'll make it quick.
Hold the pilot. Is that Harriet? So Polder, I assume you are Dutch. So this is I am testing the new StreamFlight. It has this orbit camera thing as well now, and some new overlay. So we're just testing. I'm basically testing this now, just to make sure everything is working. And there are, I did.
Charlie, rolling runway 23 left.
Thank you. Have a great flight.
Thank you very much. Safe landing.
Okay. So yeah, we're just testing StreamFlight 2.0, which is release it this week for sure. I'll show you some of the stuff we now have on StreamFlight 2.0. What are we at now? 10 nautical miles out. Let's go to flaps 5 and let's drop the speed. There we are. Now I've made it a lot more user friendly in terms of overlay selection and things like that. So 2500, let's go like that. Drop the gear. That's it. Let's go to the full speed around it for a second so we get a nice view of the
Düsseldorf traffic, Lufthansa 6 kilo, Charlie, passing 1500 last call.
There we go. Now we should get nice view orbiting towards the arrival. There we are. Today I will get my new rudders home and end of the day. Ooh, from who? There we go. All right. Let's go flaps 10. Oh, Virpil. Yeah. They're not a bad product. There we go. And flaps full. We are going to 140, probably. Let's see. There, 138. So 140. 143. 143. Yeah, so I'll release it in a few days. This week for sure, just keep an eye on the flightsim.to website for your updates, and also in my Discord. You can get to my Discord, !Discord, and I will announce. Okay, I have control. Here we are, and auto throttle is off. And then the change log will be there as well, of course, so you know what is new. Which side of the terminal? Exit left, okay.
500.
Watch my speed.
400.
Drop the nose. Pull back on throttle.
300. Approaching minimums.
Continue, of course. It's a simulator.
200 minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20.
Oh, bird strike almost. There we go. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it looked okay. Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, clear runway 23 left. Taxiing to stand. I don't know where I'm going, hold on a sec. Let's see what's vacant. Eurowings 9331 taxiing to Alpha 10. Correction, Alpha 8.
Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 66 Papa on a 3 miles final, runway 23 left.
There we go. So I'll just park up. We're going to do the return flights. I want to make sure. I want to see what happened to the progress bar. And we'll just go through some of the features that we have added. So that's Alpha 07. We're going to Alpha 8. There's Alpha 8. Let's just get GSX. Alpha 9. There's my crew. Is that my crew? Alpha 8. There's Alpha 8. Here we go. All right. Parking brakes on. Forgot the APU, of course, because I'm an idiot. Here we go. Oh dear. Because I have no money for FS to crew. Come on, APU. Doesn't take long on this. Tap, tap, tap. That was alright, that landing. Right, so we'll just do the GSX deboarding and then we'll go through some of the features, the new features on StreamFlight 2.0. Come on, Apu. Here we go. Okay, APU, engine shut down. There we go, there we go. All right, ground connection set shots. Ground power. There we are, ground power, come on. There we are, ground power is on. There we go, switch off the APU. And that can go off, they can go off. Window heat off, off, off and off. There we go, hydraulic pumps should actually stay on because I haven't put the flaps up yet, have I? No. See, I didn't even put the flaps up either. Complete none. There we go. So we'll leave the hydraulic pumps on. There we are. And fuel pumps off, off, off and off. They can go to normal and normal. And we'll go GSX. And request deboarding. There we go.
The boarding requested.
All right. There we go. All right. There we are. Lovely. Okay, that'll do. All right. So we're going to do the rotation now. Right. So what have I added?
The boarding starting.
So what have we added? So the first thing, the most interesting thing is the gamer mode overlay is now different. Okay. So the gamer mode overlay, for those who don't understand that, is the game mode overlay was designed for people who don't stream and don't use OBS. All right. And that was what it was designed for. So if we popped on so if you're streaming, you don't have all of this camera and everything, you know. If you're not streaming, you don't have a camera. So if I go to what I would normally see on my flight sim monitor, and it's this, right? This is what you would see, all right? So the gamer mode overlay allows you to have an overlay on top of your monitor, complete with a progress bar, which I promise you will work. Complete with a progress bar, but now you have 5 different variations to choose from. So there's number 1, there's number 2, there's number 3, there's number 4, and there is number 5. Okay, it will remember the last selection you made, so you don't have to go in and keep changing it. Okay, so it will remember the last selection you made. I like the informative, so I use the informative. Now, this gamer mode overlay can now also be put into OBS using a oh, sorry, you want to see that? I'll show you. Can now be put into OBS via a browser source. Okay, so normally you would use display capture if you wanted this in OBS. You don't need display capture anymore. You can use game capture. Okay, and add it as a browser source. So if I switch off display capture and I now enable it in my game capture, there it is. Okay, that is now as a browser source. Okay, so if you don't have your own custom overlay, this is the quickest way to do it. All right, you just, now what we do is, here is the whole gamer mode section. Okay, all you do is you drop down from the list, okay, which one you want. So in this case, I'm using informative. You click copy. Iowa Scotsman, hello. Oh yeah, I was told happy affiliate apparently today. I don't pay attention. Thank you. And then, so there's your browser source URL. You can copy and then paste it into browser source within OBS, and it will always be there. Okay, and if you changed it, sorry, wrong screen, if you change it, it will update on the top. Okay, there. Of course, if you're going to use a narrower one, you will move it in the browser source. You will move the element, right? There and there. Okay, I use the informative. Okay, now another feature are these two. Okay, which is it's in beta, but it will be at the release. Don't worry, it will probably still be beta, but it will be in the release, and you use it your own risk. Okay, is a camera orbit. Okay, so just bear that in mind. We have a camera orbit here. Okay, so let's just go to that. I click start orbit, and it will do an orbit, all right, of your scene. Okay, I can increase the orbit speed. Okay, that is an increased orbit speed. Goes right through the terminal if you want. All right, I can slow down. I can get right close. I can get right out. Okay, I can go all the way up, and it will do an orbit, and that's all it will do, an orbit. But you can modify three properties, yeah, and that's all with these sliders here. Okay, so I could increase the speed, as you can see there, or drop it down really slow and subtle, all the way to the minimum, 1 degree per second. Yeah, so those are the new features that I've been working on, and I will release 2.0 after I fix the bugs that I've broken. Yeah, which I've already been taking notes of. Then we will so yeah, so that, for example, that overlay at the top, that is a default, one of the selectable overlays. I have my own custom overlay that remains untouched, so that functionality exists as well. It's no issue there. So this is my custom overlay. Yeah, so if you have a custom overlay, or I've created a custom overlay for your use, that will be unaffected. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been working on in the last week or so. Just doing my head in, getting this to work. But yeah, I mean, yes, it started off as an overlay software, but you know, I'm slowly adding and trying to make it more of a suite, if you like, of different sort of functions different useless functions. Yeah. But I mean, the camera pan, I think, is a nice touch. Especially, you know, if you're on a be right back scene or whatever, or talking nonsense like I am right now. I think it looks okay. It sort of adds a bit of organic life, if you like. Yeah. Right. In that note, I do have to be right back because I'm going to go make myself a coffee, and I shall return momentarily, and we will do our flight back out to Birmingham. Jeswin, hello. Hi, how are you? Did you hear all of the new features in StreamFlight 2.0, Jeswin? This is one of them. A camera, or an orbit camera, which is now running in StreamFlight there. No, I haven't released it. I haven't released it yet. I've still broken some things, so I've got to fix them. So this is the test. We are live testing this at the moment. On slip, hello, bonjour, ça va? So yeah, so as I said, you can change the orbit speed, the distance, the height, and yeah, it looks great. And then we have a list of 5 new overlays which you can select, and they're all gamer mode compatible and OBS browser source compatible as well. Okay, and if you are a streamer and you use a dual PC setup, you just have to tick this checkbox here, and the browser source URL will change, and so you will have a new overlay because it will recognize your streaming PC or whatever PC you have StreamFlight on. It will recognize. So either you will, so it's a dual PC setup or LAN mode, if you like, and you can copy that URL and put it straight into the browser source of OBS. All right. Okay, I'm going to go and get a coffee. I shall return momentarily. In the meantime, enjoy the view.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 1 Tango Foxtrot pushing back out of Charlie 4, facing north on Papa 4.
Okay, I am back. So it didn't crash. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. All right. So let's get our new route. So we've gone back to pre-flight phase, which is okay. I didn't keep an eye on the phases coming down to the airport, but okay. I will check that in the VOD, but we'll check it on the other end. All right, so let's go to our new flight. There we are. Let's put that down a bit so I don't hear that. Okay, so we're going Düsseldorf back to Birmingham. We'll set that 1400. There we go. Leaving on 23 left. Generate flight. Let's do that. Let's see. Are we? Yep, we're still okay. So generating the new flight. There we go. So let's pull that into StreamFlight. So we fetch SimBrief. That will update the overlay at the top. There we go. So Düsseldorf to Birmingham. All right. And that should update, sorry, we should just check. That should update the gamer mode overlay as well. Yes, it did. Okay. And then we can go here and import the new flight plan. Here we are. Download and create flight plan. There we are. So, Düsseldorf, show departure. We are departing on Netty 6 Tango. There we go. So that departure there. Okay, and our arrival into Birmingham. So Birmingham into 33, show arrival. So we are coming in through Hemel Hempstead. Insert. With that there. And then our approach into 33. Let's have a look at the ILS transitions. So Maple. VHX. Take the wider one. There we go. Let's see. BHX. Insert approach. So there's our approach. So we're going Maple there and then out to there. Okay, we'll see that. And that actually looks about right. I see. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we're going to take. So let's jump into the cockpit. So to jump in the cockpit, let's go start tracking here. Continue. There we are. We jump in the cockpit by stopping the orbit. There we go. We're in the cockpit. There we go. Nice. Okay. They're doing their thing, so we should just go and switch all of this off, recycle that. There we are. Okay, that's all good. We're good. Okay, let's go. So, electronic flight bag, new sim brief. There we are, departing from Düsseldorf. We are 1003, 1003. We can reset our clocks there. And let's go nav and nav. There we are. Okay, perfect. Let's go to recycle our flight directors as well. There we go. All right. Menu, FMC. There we are. So we're at the Echo Delta Delta Lima. We're at Alpha 8. Not in database, of course you're not. There, okay. And there we are. So route, flight plan request. There we go. And bring that in. So the main thing we're looking at right now is to see if the progress bar reactivates, which it should, I think. I think I haven't broken it that much. Okay, so set fuel, set payload, select route. So we can load.
Traffic, Turkish 6 Delta Bravo is pushing back from gate Charlie 7.
Okay, so we're leaving on 23 left. 23 left. Activate. Execute. There we are. Departing on 23 left on the Netty 1. What? Oh, Netty 6 Tango. There we are. Okay, and execute. And then our arrival into Birmingham is on 33 on Hemel 1 Bravo BHX 1. There we go. Execute. Okay. Check the legs. We got one Hemel, one Disco, I think. There we are. So that can go there. Let's just check that one. Oscott. That is to Grove to there. Yeah, we're good. Okay, execute. That's good. Let's go to our route. So performance in it. Wow, we're only 18,000 feet on the way there. Seriously? That's changing. Let's just sim brief. Let's just file that as is. So file that. File flight plan. Okay. And we'll change our altitude later. 18180. Topper climb. What? No. One. It's changed itself. So 22. Okay. Topper climb wind is 309.58. There we are. Cost index is 26. There we are. And oh, wrong one, sorry. Oh, pay attention. 28916. There we are. Cost index is 48. Payload reserves is 1.1. 0 fuel weight. There we go. And we can execute that. N1 limit. Let's go here. Performance. Import. 23 left. Import from aircraft. Import weather. So we are going flaps 5. Select temp is 39. Takeoff 1. Takeoff 1. 39. There we are. Takeoff. Flaps 5. CG. 280 at 10. And minus 0.22. There we go. All right. So it's going to be 140, 139, 39, 40, 46. 39, 40, 46. 146. There we go. Lovely. That's done. Legs, route data, wind request. In the meantime, we can now put on our flight directors. 140, 146. 23 was 225. And altitude 22,000. There we go. All right. That's all good. We can go auto throttle, VNAV, LNAV. And that is good. Load. Execute. Descent forecast. There we are. Load. And execute. There we are. We are good. Okay, APU can come on. What do we have? Okay. Okay, we're aligned. APU's coming up. Let's get out of here. And we're going to taxi on Mike. Okay. So here I need to check that the progress bar is going to work.
Düsseldorf traffic, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Alpha, pushing back north and Alpha 03, facing to the northeast, Lima 5, Düsseldorf.
Okay. There we go. There we go. That's on APU. Let's get out of here. Did he say he was pushing back? Was he pushing back? Lufthansa. Was he pushing back? There's the Lufthansa. Okay, we'll just announce. Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, stand Alpha 8. Push and start. Facing northwest. Okay, let's go.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 6 Delta Bravo is thinking taxi in via Yankee Papa 4, Mike, holding point runway 23 left.
Where's the Turkish? I don't see the Turkish. Oh, there he is. Okay. Prepare for pushback and departure. There we go. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Icing treatment? Nope.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed. Set.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 1 Tango Foxtrot lining up on day 23 left.
Okay, here we go. We'll go.
Departure checks completed.
Parking brakes on, and we need to just get rid of this electronic flight bag. Ground connections. There we are. Release ground power. Remove chocks. There we go.
Locking gear.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 1 Tango Foxtrot departing runway 23 left.
Okay, so main thing on the return flight is check my progress bar is working. Everything else seems to be okay. What am I doing? Facing northeast, am I? On T. Really? No, facing north on L5. We've got the Lufthansa there. Let me just tell him he can go. Lufthansa, you can continue taxi. I'll wait for you to pass. So that's the first one. We're going to do the first one.
I'm guessing that is also Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Alpha. Will commence taxi in about 5 seconds. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Let's go to our let's watch the taxi. There's quite a few stuff taxiing, so let's go. There's Turkish Airlines taxiing. Let's go a little bit quicker. There we go. Let's increase the panning speed. The orbit
Traffic,
speed.
Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Alpha taxiing to holding point Lima 3, 23 left via Lima 5 and Mike. Düsseldorf.
I think it looks nice. There we go. Once he passes, we will.
Traffic, Turkish 1 Tango Foxtrot passing 3,000 feet on the Doden 1 Tango departure. Final
Okay,
call
let's
to
go.
Düsseldorf.
Let's go.
Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, we clear. Thank you very much for your patience.
And no problem. Thank you, sir. There we go.
Release parking brakes, please.
Releasing brakes.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, continuing pushback from stand Alpha 8.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 6 Delta Bravo is lining up runway 23 left.
So we have to wait for engine start, so let's just wait.
Düsseldorf traffic, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Alpha will be lining up 23 left, Lima 3 behind the departure in Turkish 8350 Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 6 Delta Bravo taking off runway 23 left, Odin 1 Tango departure.
Okay. Let's have a look from the top, shall we? Okay.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
And let's get the engine started. One, two, three. There we go. Okay, window heat on. There we are. Hydraulic pumps on. APU bleed can go on. And starting engine 2. Okay,
Removed.
fuel introduced. What was our
Left is clear. Right is clear.
5.7? There we go, 5.7-ish. There we are.
Düsseldorf traffic, Turkish 6 Delta Bravo passing 3,400 on the Odin 1 Tango departure, final call Düsseldorf.
Okay, engine 1. Okay. Runway lights and taxi lights. And RTO and flaps 5.
Düsseldorf traffic, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Alpha will be taking off now, runway to the left on the Commit 7 Tango departure to Düsseldorf.
Okay, we have engines, so continuous, switch over to the engine bus. There we go, there we go. All right, APU bleed off. and APU off. Bring on the packs. Here we go. Lovely. And what was it? 22. Let's set that to 22. And our runway 33 is at 378. Okay. So 400 here. Okay, we are good. Let's get out of here. Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, taxi on runway 23 left via Lima 5, Mike. Let's go. And start the elapsed timer.
Düsseldorf traffic, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Alpha is airborne, past 1,500. On the Quebec, 7 Tango departure, clear off runway 2 left, Düsseldorf.
So we're in taxi out phase. So the phase is working, still working. So that's okay. That's good. Okay, lovely. Wow, everyone took off real quick, didn't they? I am a Boeing man. Yes, I do like Boeings. Not gonna lie. So this is this camera feature is now included in StreamFlight 2.0. It's still in beta. It's definitely going to be improved, but right now it's okay. It's okay. I like it better when I'm in the air, but yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Come on. I want to see if my progress bar is working. Okay, I'm releasing it. I will release it this week without fail. Latest Friday, but keep an eye on the Discord and check your flightsim.to updates. But yeah, it will definitely. I will release it this week. Inshallah, wallahi. On Slip, are you like North African descent, are you? I thought so. I thought so. The way you spell inshallah. Okay, 2-3 left. Let's just hold it here. And what am I doing? Ah, yeah. Landing lights on. There we go. And they can go off. We are good. That's all good. Okay. Let me just check no one's coming in. If they are, then we've got a problem. Nope. Düsseldorf traffic, Eurowings 9331, lining up runway 23 left, straight out departing on the Netty 6 Tango departure. Düsseldorf traffic. Okay, let's go. And hopefully, please, let my progress bar work. Then I know then the repair is limited. Okay, here we go. We got some rain. Okay, let's go. And Toga.
Airspeed alive. 80 knots. V1. Rotate.
Rotate. Ooh, windy, huh?
Positive rate.
Positive rate, gear up. Now we're waiting. We want to see if that little orange thing, and it's working. My progress bar is back. I know exactly what the problem is now. That's good. That's good. That is good. Okay. Let's fly this. Okay, flaps up. And let's go to autopilot. There we are. And there, whoops, there and there. Okay, lovely. We are in the air. On our way. You can see now that the progress bar is back. Let me just check it's the same on the gamer mode. Yes, it is. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Heading back to Birmingham through the rain in Germany. Right, we're going to 36,000 feet. Cruise 360. Okay. Are we there yet? We just took off from Düsseldorf, man. Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. To Düsseldorf. And we're heading out to Birmingham. Birmingham. Here we go. Lovely. Let's break through the clouds and then we can get a nice orbit camera going. 10,000 feet. There we go. Switch off all of them. And go normal. And seatbelts off. There we are. So the progress bar is working, so the issue only happens when I exit the app, and that was something that was working in the previous versions. I think I commented it out in the code for some reason. I can't remember why. I might not have commented it back in, uncommented it. Actimel Multi, hello. How are you? We just took off from Düsseldorf. And why does people keep saying that? Is it my anniversary? I haven't even paid attention. Thank you. Thank you anyway. It must be. Let me check. Oh, I think it is. Yes. Yes, it is. So we're testing StreamFlight 2.0 today, Actimel. This is what I'm running at the moment. 2.0. This is a feature of 2.0, this camera panning thing. So let's just stop that for now. We're going to take a corner. Feeling a bit nauseous. So yeah, we're testing 2.0 today, which will release by the end of the week. It has quite a few bits now. We now have 5 default overlays that you can choose from a drop-down box. So 5 overlays. So we'll just have a look. So I'm going to switch off my custom overlay and we're going to go to the new overlays, which are now OBS browser compatible. Okay, They are browser compatible. So you still have the overlay on your gamer mode in the monitor if you want. Okay. But they are also OBS browser source compatible. And they support, if you are dual PC setup, I've also added functionality. This checkbox will tell StreamFlight if it is a dual PC setup or not. You go to the drop down box, select the one you like. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. So now you don't, if you know you want, you don't have to guess. You've got choices. You've got choices. All right. And then we have a thing which I like to call the orbit function. So it will orbit. So let's just do my heading here. So the orbit function, which is this function here. You can do the orbit speed, the distance, and the height. I should change that to orbit height. Sorry, yeah. And what happens is when you got start orbit and stop orbit. So when you start orbit, we now have this. I can increase the speed of the orbit. I can change the distance of the orbit. Okay, we'll just go to a nice 100 there. Let's slow it down. There we are. And I can change the height. So we can go like so. Or like so. How did I manage that? I don't know. With a hop, skip, and a prayer. And there we go. So those are the new features. I'm still thinking of other things. I don't want it to stop at an overlay software. Yeah, I don't want to stop at an overlay software. I want to do some other stuff, you know? So yeah, so look at that. Beautiful. I think it looks okay. I think it looks okay. But yeah, and then you stop the orbit. Stop the orbit. It takes you back to the cockpit view. All right, let's put my my own. There we go. There's my overlay. So yeah, so 5 new overlays for gamer mode and OBS browser source compatible, dual PC setup compatible, and the orbit camera as well. So yeah, and if anyone thinks of anything else, I am always up for a challenge. But yeah, that's it. And we are just, I'm doing the test. So far I've identified only one thing I broke, which is not bad. Not bad. You think bananas help against nausea? Bananas are good, yeah. Bananas, toast. So just dry toast is very good. But you're asking the wrong person about bananas. because I absolutely love bananas. There is no day in my house, there is no day that there is no banana available. I love bananas, and I think that is the African side of my family that has you know, bananas since I was a baby, I reckon. Oh, I like apples as well. So apples and bananas. My apples are in my fridge, so they stay nice and cold. Nothing like a freshly cut cold apple. So there we are. So the progress bar is working. We're in our climb phase. We're heading to 36,000 feet. And let's just make sure. So yeah, so those are the changes. StreamFlight 2.0 releasing at the end of the week. We also added there's a new network environment called Unifly. So I've also added Unifly to the list. You will notice that in StreamFlight 2.0 all of the networks are now in a drop down box. Okay, because I needed space, so they're all in a drop down box. So here's VATSIM, so we go back to VATSIM. Only the override is in the radio buttons. I will keep it that way so it's easy to see which one you're in. And yeah, copy button for the browser source, so you can copy the browser source and then take it over to OBS. Big old PayPal donate button here, just in case anyone missing it. Also, if you're not flying in MSFS and StreamFlight detects any of the other simulators, all of the orbit stuff will disable and it will say MSFS use only. Alright, so all of this will disable, it will become inactive, and there will be a message that tells you yeah. Vex, thank you so much, Vex. I hope you are well. So yeah, that is it. That is the new version of StreamFlight. Ooh, Sean! Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for the biddies. Sean is going to get an early release version of this one, though. Because he always uses. Sean has been one of my first users of this product. He's in the first top 10 for sure. I mean, right now I've had 2,000 downloads. I mean, 2,000 downloads, which is okay. But Sean was in the top 10. And I think Sean likes the new camera thing. I can't wait to see him use it in his streams. If you want something better than that, then, you know, buy Chase Plane. Right? Because, I mean, Chase Plane is a great product. I'm not trying to be a chase plane. It's just one simple orbit. That's it. Cone view? Cone view? What's a cone view? I'm not using the word cinematic. I'm not using the word cinematic because Chaseplane uses the word cinematic. I'm not using that word. The Abyss, hello. Hi, how are you? I call it plain old orbit. Orbit. That's it. You're crossing the Andes at 18,000 foot in a Fokker 27. Ooh. Okay, coming up to our top of climb. There we go. So progress bar is working. Are we going to go to cruise? One second, let me just change something here. Let me test this. Climb. Cruise. Okay. Gone to cruise. You do a lot of memorial flights, hey Abyss? You've done 31. Wow. So we just, where are we? We're in Belgium now. Just got Bruges down on our left. Heading into the English Channel. Or the North Sea, I think. Is that the North Sea now? Or is it, no, that's the Channel still. And we're going to be heading towards Chelmsford. Oh, that's interesting. If I stop. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yesterday was German wings. From where to where? What is 9525? I'm not familiar. Dave, hello. Oh, did you see the stuff that I've added, Dave? Did you see the stuff that I've added? The 5 new overlays, the orbit camera. You just got a glimpse of it. So now it comes with 5 different overlays for you to choose from. They are OBS browser source compatible. The gamer mode as well works, so you have 5 different gamer mode overlays as well. And then we have the orbit camera, which is this thing here. So you can increase the speed or the distance. And the height as well. So there's the height. And all it does is just go around 360 degrees. But I think it just adds a little bit of visual flavor, if you like, which is okay. And then when you stop, it goes back to your cockpit view, your default cockpit view. You have to have heard about it. The plane, the co-pilot crashed in a mountain as he was suicidal. No. Let me see. German wings. When was this? (2015). Wow, he was so young. He was so young, eh? Turns out the prosecutors had very different conclusions than the accident investigation. Really? So according to prosecutors, captain was in cockpit, got incapacitated. First officer was locked out due to faulty pin code keypad, and there was MCP failure that dialed down in altitude in very short time. That's what was in the video. Wow, then okay. But that's I'm looking at the Wikipedia thing and there's no mention of that. But yeah, who knows what. It's on the internet. It must be true. Just got a glimpse. The overlay comes very handy. They're already there. The wind indication and the temperature indication on some of the overlays already there. It's on two of the overlays. You've got the wind and the temperature. Right, let's have a look. What are we at? 43. Oh, damn. Sorry, hold on. 43. Approach 33. There we are. Weather 1011, 1011. There we are, and 530. There we are, 530. That's good. We want to be initial fix at 2,000 feet, I think. 2,000 feet. There we go. We'll go 3. There we are. And our frequency is 110.1. So 110.1. 110.1. 110.1. 110.1. There we go. Lovely. And then here, there we go. Course is 326. Dryson, thank you. Yeah, I did not realize, but everyone's been telling me. I'm sure I saw something about it and then I just ignored it. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. 326, 326. How's the flight going? The flight is going very well. The flight is going very well. We are testing StreamFlight 2.0 and only right now only one thing is broken, which is bloody marvelous. Only one thing is broken. I can't believe it. I've been coding for the last, I don't know, 4 days non-stop, 12 hours a day, right? And I only broke one thing, it seems, and I think I know exactly where it is. But yeah, so yeah, it's working. Ian, hello, hi, how are you? How are you? So 20 nautical miles and we'll start our descent into Brum. That's a new feature in StreamFlight 2.0. That's a new feature. Is there a website to find airport VORs? Why don't you just download Little Nav Map? Little Nav Map has everything you need. Why do you look for a website? Just download Little Nav Map. Has everything. Yeah, so this is a feature in StreamFlight. Sorry, a little bit of stutter there. StreamFlight. An orbital camera with distance, with speed adjustment, distance adjustment, and height adjustment. And then we have the addition of Unifly. We have 5 new overlays to choose from, all complete with the progress bar built in, and OBS browser source compatible as well. So not only do you have a monitor overlay on your primary flight sim screen, you can also put it into OBS without the need for display capture and use the browser source instead. So yeah, everything is good. And then I'll keep on adding overlays, so you can have a list of, I don't know, 50 overlays if you want. I don't know. And basically this is in response to someone saying that StreamFlight's too hard to use. So I guess they're just stupid. Yeah. I guess they're just stupid, plain and simple. Sometimes I don't know. I don't understand some people. I mean, my brain is old, okay? But it's as sharp as a bloody razor. It's as sharp as a razor. Okay, starting descent into Birmingham. Don't worry, Ian, it will be. Why not? Why not, Vex? Maybe you'll catch something from it. And all of a sudden yours has also become razor sharp. V2 version 2.0 will release either tomorrow or Friday. Tomorrow or Friday. I've got to do, it's quite an extensive change log, so I've got to write the change log. I just got to fix some of the things I've seen. I'm sure there will be other scenarios. So Ian, I haven't got to your progress bar issue yet. It's on the list, don't worry. So it might not be available on 2.0, but it will be on the subsequent releases. Exactly. I mean, no, and I know the motivation of that person, and I'm thinking, my son is a lawyer. I'm thinking about writing him a cease and desist letter. So he has a competing product. Yeah, he has a competing product, but it only works online, cannot work offline, has none of this stuff done on it, and definitely has no camera view. So time to give him something back, you know, a nice juicy letter from a lawyer. Have you improved? Oh yeah, so on the new StreamFlight, so dual PC works flawlessly. You've just got to follow the instructions, okay? But for the gamer mode overlay function, I have a checkbox. over here, okay, which says dual PC setup LAN mode. Okay, so when you are doing your browser source in OBS, you will get a non-dual PC browser, or if I click this, it will change the URL to give you the browser source of the dual PC. All right, and you copy that browser URL into OBS as the browser source. So yes, unless I misunderstand, Dave, and if I have misunderstood, then why don't you send me something on Discord, so then I can, if it's something that I have not thought of, then I will be happy to look at it. Very happy to look at it. But I just, yeah, I mean, people need to write it down and tell me, right? Otherwise, you know, people are using it and they don't comment what they've seen, or do they find it difficult? What do they find difficult about it? You know, people need to tell me, because remember, I'm an engineer. I find this stuff very easy. I find this stuff very easy. Yes, yeah, just send me a message. Send me a message on Discord, and if I understand it, and if it does not do what you are thinking, then yeah, I will have a look. I'm always open, and I'm open to new features as well. If someone wants a new feature, then I'm always happy to look at it. If it's doable, I will try, because I'm trying to create this as not just an overlay tool, but some sort of suite. Okay? Yeah, I don't want to be stuck in a certain demographic of application, if you like. Okay, 23,000 feet. We're in our descent. Right now, you'll see a turn happen. So I've got to, I'm thinking about how to address this. Watch this. There we go. So currently I'm focused on the aircraft's cockpit, but I do need to be focused on the horizon. And I'm trying to see how in my code I do that. Because I think it will make for a better orbit. Some people say they prefer this. I don't. I don't know why. But, yeah, so this is something I'm going to look at. But yeah, so that's something that's already documented in the roadmap. And then Ian has a request for resetting the progress bar. So the reset of the progress bar currently happens when pre-flight is engaged. So after descent and landing and taxi in, it goes to pre-flight, then the progress bar resets because it detects engine shutdown. But what if you don't shut the engines down? So I need to see the best way of doing that. Yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing is, if you do a return flight and you do update the Simbury flight plan, but you don't update the overlay, I use certain triggers to start to calculate the progress bar. So if you've taken off and you're climbing or you're in the cruise and then you realize you forgot to fetch the new flight plan in StreamFlight, then the progress bar may not work. So that's something I'm also looking at. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, I've got all of that stuff documented. Right, where are we? I can't get the overlay to the full width. No. Maybe I should. That's a good idea, Polder Pilot. Got you. I got you. Let me just make note of that. So right now, all the overlays are 1920. Because I've got a 1920 monitor. But I can add a few overlays at 3140. Good idea. Maybe not the full width, because I don't know what information you'll have in there. To be fair, I mean, what information would you have? I don't understand what information. I mean, the one that I have here, which is the informative one, this one here, this is the informative one, has pretty much everything. Yeah, I know. Best to have it auto scale. I agree. Yeah. But I think it just looks stupid. Stream size is pretty much the same size for everyone watching. See, I've never experienced a monitor that wide, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I will address it. I get your point. I will address it. No problem. I've already written it down. You're not the first person to ask me. And to everyone who is using it, remember, the software takes time and effort. There is a big donate button here. It says PayPal donate now. If you click it, it will take you to a place where you can donate money. Okay? Whilst it is freeware, it does take time and it does take effort. You know, people will pay money for a plane or whatever, but they expect this stuff to be free. I was thinking about putting this as payware. Don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so think about it. Yeah? Enough about that. If I did put it with payware, yeah, I will then, I've already got a serial number database set up already for another product that I do sell, some other products that I do sell. I could just quite easily, very simply, start adding it to that. But the idea is make it as much traction as possible. People realize this is the one, and then bang, payware. All right, there we go. So 15,000 feet. So we've got a complicated Birmingham approach. Okay. So the progress bar is good. The phase is still descent. We are good. And I'm also going to set up so the orbit function toggles to a key. So you don't have to keep on clicking on the UI. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do as well, is toggle, to be able to toggle to a key press. So that's another thing that I will add. So then I can toggle it to my gadget deck. Trademark. I can toggle it to my gadget deck. And just go into, and yeah. When we have VR streams, you'll need 360 spherical overlays, maybe in 10 years. So 2 coders can do it in half time? 2 coders do what in half time? Drag required. Whatever one coder does. No, because the other coder could be stupid. Right, am I number 1? Let's have a look. Birmingham. Yes, I am. Whatever one coder does, maybe you can insert a play button for the music in the back. Nah, that's a bit yeah, why don't I just make it a bot? I mean the music you have loaded. No, I have another application for that, which is far better. Whatever one coder does, you know the joke. I don't. No. One mother, 9 months. 9 mothers, 1 month. No, I don't. I don't know that joke. For the baby. Yeah, I understand. I understand what that says. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 10,000 feet. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. On and on. There we go. There we go. Seatbelts on. Strap in, lads. We are on our way in. Speed brakes are armed. Okay, here we go. Descent profile is good. The airport's over there. There's the airport. Okay, let's start reducing our speed. 210. And the final turn we will do slightly around 180, 185.
Birmingham traffic, easy 3650, A320 pushing back stand to Birmingham traffic.
Birmingham traffic, Eurowings 9331 inbound for runway 33. We are 14 miles out. We're heading towards Grove. Eurowings 9331. There we are. We're going to be at 7,000 feet. So there's Grove. There we go. It's final play. Hello. Hi, how are you? How are you? We're just about to land in Birmingham. We've been doing a bit of software testing of StreamFlight 2.0. Where's that going? Oh, I've got such a long way to go. Such a long way to go. Damn.
Birmingham traffic easy 36 Bravo, taxiing runway 33 Birmingham traffic.
That can't be right. Grove to BHX. And then CF33. Okay. We do fly over the top of the airport. Did I do it right? BHX. It should be track at 169. Okay. We're gonna go heading select 169. Let's just help it. There we go. Here we go, here we go. We're gonna go, yeah, 169, that's fine. Let's get down to 2,000 feet. Here we go, here we go.
Birmingham traffic easy 36 Bravo. How's the Eurowings that was coming for a final getting on?
You can take off. You can take off. This is, I'm using the full long approach.
Roger, Birmingham traffic easy 36 Bravo departing runway 33 level 1 Mike departure Birmingham traffic.
Have a great flight.
Cheers, thank you.
I'll let him start rolling. Where is he? He's lining up. Okay.
Birmingham traffic, channel 28 Whiskey Romeo, pushing Pakistan 6 on Delta.
Okay, let's go. So, there. CF. And execute. There we are.
2,500.
Okay, we're good. Oh, do we have a Chanix coming in? Oh, we do. Right, let's slow it right down. 1, 2. Let's slow it right down. Drop the gear. We've got a Chanix. We're slowing it right down. Right, let's slow it right down. 160. Birmingham traffic, Eurowings 9331 inbound for 33. I'm slowed down right down to approach speed, so Chanix, no worries.
Thanks for that, but I've got about 2 minutes before my engines get warmed up before I can take off. I'll read you when I'm ready.
I was talking about the Chanix on approach currently.
Roger. Yeah, Birmingham traffic Chanix 23 from Hotel, thanks for 2 mile final from way 3 through.
There we go. Slow right down. And we can go approach. There we are. Perfect. And we go flaps full. V approach. 138. Okay.
Traffic Chanix 28 Whiskey Romeo taxiing holding point 011 way 33 via Delta Echo Sierra. Birmingham traffic.
We are 6 miles out. Okay. Ooh, maybe I should add a stop orbit. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Traffic, Channel 2 Whiskey Romeo holding short runway 33 at 01.
Boom, traffic, Eurowings 9331, 4 miles out for runway 33. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, spoilers armed.
Birmingham traffic, Channel 2 Whiskey Romeo will line up behind landing Eurowings on runway 33 behind Birmingham traffic. Birmingham traffic, Channel 23 from Shore Hotel, vacated runway 33.
Okay, here we go.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Here we go.
Traffic, Channel 2 Whiskey Romeo, lining up runway 33. Birmingham traffic.
Okay, that was all right. Birmingham traffic, Eurowings 9331, clear of runway 33. Sorry, I had to use the full runway, paid for it. So did you say there is a camera connected to V2? Yes.
Traffic, Channel 2 Whiskey Romeo, taking off runway 33 at max 19 departure. Birmingham traffic.
But only for Microsoft Flight Sim, not for anything else. So this one here, so there we go. It's an orbital camera. Let me get the height. There we are. It's an orbital camera, only for Microsoft Flight Sim. I am not doing it for any other sim. There we go. Okay. APU. APU. There we are. Okay, landing lights there, and that can go off there. Chase plane is much better than mine. Much better. Okay, we're all good. Chase plane is much better. If you want something better, then buy chase plane. Right. Am I clear on 55 left? Okay, we're going 55 left. TSX. It won't clash, will it? I wouldn't think so, but then I don't have chase planes, so I don't know. But I wouldn't think so. Birmingham traffic, Eurowings 9331, taxiing to stand 55 left. No worries, Polder. No worries at all. So taxi in, we are good. So once we get in pre-flight, the progress bar should disappear or reset to 0. APU's up. $197, not bad. So will you be able to? No. It will not clash with chase plane. You know, for it to clash with chase plane, it should. If you have chase plane, don't use my orbit camera. Simple as that. If you don't have chase plane, use it if you want. You have to physically invoke it. Yeah, in my UI. If you don't invoke it, then it's not going to run. There we go. 55 left. My, I don't know. I always choose 55 left. Become a habit now. Yeah, I mean, if there are issues with it, then someone has to report it to me and buy me chase plane, and then I'll fix it. Bossman, hello sir, how are you? How's it? I hope you're well. Come on, give me the... Oh, dear. Okay, there we go. Parking brake on. APU there and there. Continuous, there we go. And 1 and 2, there we are. That can go off. There we go. Okay, APU can go off. Whoa, no it can't, sorry. My bad. I forgot ground connection. Set chocks. Request ground. I am. Thank you. I was in a rush there. Why? My battery warning is on now. There we go. And bring it back. There we go. All right. Yaw damper off. There we go. Window heat off, 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 and off. Hydraulic pumps can go off. APU is off. We can go to open, off, and off. And it's call for deboarding.
The boarding requested.
There we go. Lovely. And here we are. Let's go up top and switch off that and that. There we go. Lovely. Oh, lights. There we are. Anti-collision can go off as well. And we are good.
There are no passenger stairs.
There we go.
You will not see passengers visually. Passengers, the boarding starting.
Okay. And there we go. Pre-flight phase, and the bar has reset. Lovely. All right. That is it. All in all, I think it's quite a successful test. A few bugs, a few things I need to fix. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. That is it for me. Let's go there. And there's Birmingham. All right, that is it for me. Let's see who's on, shall we? Denko, Rock. Let's go and hit up Rock. Okay. Raid. Rock. There. There we go. All right. Sean, thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the follows. I will be releasing this late tomorrow or Friday for sure. Hopefully. And and yeah. Check your flightsim.tos or check the StreamFlight channel in my Discord and you'll be notified of the release. All right. If there's anything from now till Friday, ping me in Discord or just leave a message in the StreamFlight channel if you think I missed something, and I will look at it. All right. In the meantime, you all take care. Thank you for being here. I hope you like what you saw. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you everyone on Twitch. Thank you everyone on YouTube. You all have a great day. All right. In the meantime, we're moving over to Captain Rock. Show him some love. And I'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.